Hello, everybody. How you doing? It's me again. It's Russell Mills. May 30th, 2019. I want to say hello. I hope everybody's blessed. I want to ask everybody a question. Why did people treat Nipsey Hussle like he was a savior? And the only reason why I say that was because um, I'm not saying the man wasn't trying to do what he had to do to help out people. Because, I believe he was. I believe he was trying to help out a lot of people in his neighborhood, in California. I believe it was Crenshaw. Um, his name, I believe, is Ermias Joseph Asadon or something like that. He was born August 15th, 1985, and he got killed on March 31st, 2019. Known professionally as Nipsey Hussle, often stylized as Nipsey Hussle with the dollar sign, was an American rapper, entrepreneur, and community activist from Los Angeles, California. Says emerged from the West Coast hip hop scene in the mid 2000s. Hussle independently released his first mixtape, Slauson Boy Volume 1, to moderate local success, which led to him being signed to Cinematic Music Group and Epic Records. Says Hussle became known for his numerous mixtapes, including his Bullets, Ain't Got No Name series, The Marathon Continues, and Crenshaw. The last of which rapper Jay-Z bought 100 copies for $100 each. After much delay, his debut studio album, Victory Lap, was released in 2018 to critical acclaim, commercial success. It was nominated for Best Rap Album at the 61st Annual Grammy Awards in 2019. It is also known for his entrepreneurship and community activism. Hussle inaugurated the Marathon clothing store, which he founded along with his partners Carlos Careless and the head of the agency, Karen Civil, and his brother Samuel in 2016, and started a co-working environment which he named Vector 90. It says on March 31st, 2019, Hussle was fatally shot outside of his store, Marathon Clothing, in South Los Angeles. Eric Holder, allegedly, which is probably an agent of, probably sent from the government, probably to kill Nipsey. Eric Holder, 29-year-old man who confronted Hussle early in the day, was arrested and charged with murder on April 2nd, 2019. Just, he was born to Angelique Smith, an African American woman, DeWitt, and an immigrant. His father, I forget, um, on August 15th, 1985. He was raised in the Crenshaw neighborhood of South Los Angeles with his brother Samuel and sister Samantha. Um, Nipsey attended Hamilton High School in nearby Castle Heights neighborhood, but dropped out before graduating. At age 14, left home and joined the Rolling 60s neighborhood Crips, a subgroup of the larger Crips gang primarily based in his home neighborhood of Crenshaw. This is his stage name, a play on the name of comedian Nipsey Russell, originated as a nickname given to him by a childhood friend. This is at age 19, his father took both him and his brother Samuel on a trip to East Africa for 3 months in 2004. Um, they credited the trip with inspiring him to become a community activist with an entrepreneur spirit. So, what's this say? This is in December 2005. This is Bullets Ain't Got No Name. This is in December 2005. Hussle independently released his first mixtape, Slauson Boy Volume 1, to moderate local success. His debut project helped build a small regional fan base on the West Coast, eventually led to Hussle being signed to Cinematic Music Group and Epic Records. In 2008, he released his first two installments in his Bullets Ain't Got No Name series of mixtapes, which helped bring Hussle's music to a larger audience. Says Nipsey's profile continued to grow in 2009 when he collaborated with Drake on the song Killer, and also appeared with Snoop Dogg and Problems on the song Upside Down from Snoop's 2009 album Malice in Wonderland. He also released his third installment in Bullets Ain't Got No Name, as well as commercial debut Hussle in the House. Despite the song, which samples Criss Cross' 1992 single Jump, being well received by critics, it failed to make any impact on the charts. It says after Epic experienced financial issues in 2010, Nipsey opted not to renew his contract and left the label. Not long after going independent, Hussle appeared on the song We Are the World 25 for Haiti and featured by XXL magazine as one of its annual freshman top 10, a selection of 10 up and coming hip-hop artists to watch. As XXL labeled him the most determined of the class. LA Weekly called him the next big LA MC. Hussle was expected to release his debut album, South Central State of Mind, in October of 2010. Since prior to release, the album was supported by single Feeling Myself featuring Lloyd. Just while the production was set to be handled from J.R. Rodham, Scott Storch, Mr. Lee was supported by single Feeling Myself featuring Lloyd. Playing Skills, Terrace Martin, 1500 or Nothing. The album was set to be featured with guest appearances from Trey Songz, J-Rock, Sean Kingston. This is he announced that he planned on releasing a mixtape with fellow rapper J-Rock titled Red and Blue Make Green. It says following the release of his music video for Feeling Myself, the albums were set for December 21st, 2010 release. However, both of these projects were eventually postponed indefinitely. It says after leaving Epic, Nipsey found his own record label, All Money In. On December 21st, 2010, he released his first All Money In Records mixtape titled The Marathon, which featured guest appearances from Cocaine, MGMT. On November 1st, 2011, Hussle released a sequel titled The Marathon Continues, which features LA rappers YG and Dom Kennedy. This is on April 17th, 2012. Hussle released a collaboration album with fellow rapper Bianca, Raw. The album featured guest appearances by YG, Mr. Fab, Yuckmouth, Be Legit, Cocaine, and Freeway. This is in May of 2012. Nipsey released a single titled Proud of That, making his first collaboration with Florida rapper Rick Ross. Nipsey was featured on Ross's Maybach Music Group song Fountain of Youth, which appeared on the label's second album, Self-Made Volume 2. The music video was released on October 1st, 2012. Rumors began to circulate that Nipsey would sign with MMG in December 2012. Hussle himself hinted at signing. However, he said that he was still looking for the right label. Since Hussle said that he would be releasing his third and final installment, the Marathon Mixtape Series TM3 Victory Lap in 2013, after it was pushed back from its initial December 2012 release. He also announced that he was planning on releasing a joint mixtape with fellow West Coast rapper and frequent collaborator YG. Hussle performed at the 2013 Paid Dues Festival on March 30th, 2013 in California. This is after deciding against signing to a major label due to lack of creative freedom. He chose to make Victory Lap his debut album. So, this is beginning 2013. He released the various songs from his upcoming mixtape Crenshaw, including the Ninth Ward produced track Face the World, and a futuristic and 1500 or Nothing produced track Blessings. This is on August 6, 2013. Hussle announced that Victory Lab would be now released as an album rather than a mixtape. This is prior to release of Victory Lab. Nipsey announced on September 16, 2013 he would be releasing new mixtape Crenshaw, hosted by DJ Drama, on October 8, 2013. on September 24th, 2013. He revealed that the track list for Crenshaw, which contained guest appearances from Rick Ross, Dom Kennedy, Slim Thug, this guy named James, Zorro, Scheme, and Sade, among others. The production on the mixtape was handled by Furious, Futuristic 1500 or Nothing, Ninth Wonder, Mike Free, Rollo, Jigga Hendrix, among others. He also released Crenshaw documentary that day in promotion of mixtapes. This is on October 3rd, 2013. He released another trailer for the mixtapes and attracted attention, which revealed 1,000 hard copies of mixtapes that would be sold for $100 each. Jay-Z personally bought 100 copies. He reportedly sold out of 100,000 copies in less than 24 hours, effectively making 100,000. But I'm going to say this. I'm going to go down. This is entrepreneur and business ventures. Hussle's marathon branding inspired Steve Careless in 2013 when he founded Marathon Agency with business partner Karen Silver and this guy named George P. I'm going to say they designed a talent-based brand to attract a diverse set of clients in all stages of their career. In October of 2016, Careless, the head of the agency, told Billboard that Nipsey had invested like over 6 figures in a marathon agency and described him as a kind of like our silent partner. You know, I'm gonna say this. What's it say? Personal life. Hussle and actress Lauren London began dating in 2013. They had a child together, born on August 31st, 2016. London has a child previous with fellow rapper Lil Wayne, while Hussle had a daughter from a previous relationship. He remained very involved in South Los Angeles with his business, charitable activities, and the homes of family and friends. The location for magazine shoot was in the neighborhood. And this is the death. It says on March 31st, 2019, Hussle was shot multiple times in the parking lot of his store, Marathon Clothing, in South Los Angeles, about 3:25 p.m. Hussle was hit 5 times in the torso and once in the head. 2 others were wounded in the shooting. All 3 victims were transported to a hospital where Hussle was pronounced dead at 3:55 p.m. He was 33 years old. Police had identified 29-year-old Eric Holder as a suspect. Investigators believe Holder was known to the rapper and the shooting was possibly motivated by personal matters. On October 2nd, 2009, Holder was apprehended by members of the Los Angeles police. I'm going to say this. I like Nipsey. I didn't really listen to his music like that, but one thing I'm going to say about these rappers today is that they're praising him like he's Jesus Christ. Do I believe the man should have died the way he did? No. No. But unfortunately, sometimes when you try to help the hood and people are very envious and jealous of what you have, sometimes you need to just help the hood from afar, you know, and come to the neighborhood when you can and have other people running your businesses. You know what I mean? Because sometimes, unfortunately, when you have somebody that's hungry and you're throwing steak, you know, a cooked steak in their face, they're gonna want to they're gonna want to eat it. So, like I said, unfortunately, the hood, some people in the hood, not saying all, but some people in the hood are very desperate and hungry, you know, for any type of fame, any type of anything. So they're willing to take out anybody. So I believe that you know, yeah, I believe Nipsey did a lot of good things, I'm sure. But see, again, his music, just like a lot of these rappers, they're talking about shooting, talking about killing, talking about drugs, and I get it. Maybe that's how you grew up. I get it. You know what I'm saying? You was around it. I get it. You was part of the, the rolling 60s Crips. But at the end of the day, what goes around comes around. If you talk about negative shit all the time, eventually negative shit's gonna come your way. People can like it or they don't like it. Am I saying the man deserved to die? No, I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is, at the end of the day, and you talk about guns, drugs, crip, and you know what I mean, shooting, you know what I'm saying? Eventually, that's what they like to see. They like to see black men talk about stuff like that anyway, for the destruction and demise of our race. So rappers just like this, you know what I mean, need to wake up and understand that, look, sometimes what you spit out to the world can come right back to you to kill you. Your own words sometimes. So am I saying that Nipsey Hussle should have died and being and leaving his kids fatherless? No. You know, the way that this person, Eric Holder, which I believe is an agent from the government, that was planted there in his group and his people. So to kill him, because it seems like every time somebody talks about something good or trying to do something good, they always try to kill him off. You know what I'm saying? So regardless, you know what I'm saying? I don't think it was fair, what happened. He got a funeral, you know what I'm saying? A huge funeral at the Staples Center, you know what I'm saying? Where everybody was, but see, it's just so funny. All these people, celebrate you when you're dead, but where were they? Are they celebrating you when you're alive? That's the question. Because when I'm dead, I can't see it. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm alive and you're celebrating life, you celebrate life. You appreciate life. Because once that life is gone, that's it. You will never see or hear from that person ever again. Once I'm dead and gone, my kid will never see me ever again. But I'm going to say this. You guys can take it for however you want. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to diss the brother. I don't even think it was right how it was. But you got to look into why things happen sometimes. You got to understand that sometimes people, they do stuff, and stuff gets put out, into the universe. And, unfortunately, when it gets put into the universe, negative stuff happens. So, like I said, am I wishing death upon people? No, but you rappers out there in hip hop, better be careful about what you say. Because remember, there's one God out there. And sometimes in life, people, they don't take that in consideration, that there's one God. And what you spit out in this world can come back to you to kill you. Your own words. But, that's pretty much it. You know what I'm saying? You can like the video, don't like the video. That's your business, everybody. But feel free to check out my YouTube channel. Type in my name, Russell Mills, Russell, May 22nd, 2017. My first video is Why Black People Settle for Less. Feel free to check it out. Subscribe. Spread the word. Take care, everybody. God bless. Bye.